Brayden. First, I want to say nothing but respect for you, man. Nothing but love for you, dude. I like you. I really do. Second of all, I apologize if I misspelled your name in the title there. So if I did that, let me know, and I will make sure to correct the spelling as soon as you point out if I spelled it wrong or not. So anyway, I gotta say, as an Xbox One owner, I gotta feel a little offended by your video from last night, man. I mean, really, dude? I just, I'm sitting there, I'm watching it, and it's like, it's whatever. You know, I can tell you have absolutely no love whatsoever for the Xbox One, and that's okay. I'm not here to hold a gun to your head and say you must like the system that I have. That's not what I do. That's not. I know there are other YouTubers out there who threaten to kill you if you don't like their system, but I'm not one of those people. You can go on and hate the Xbox One. It's for forever. I don't. It's not bothering me about that. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It really is. But I just, after like watching the video and some other stuff, which I'll get to in a minute, I just can't help but feel, I don't know, just a little offended by some of the things you said in that video. You know, but first of all, let's start with the whole Western stereotype thing. Listen here, white boy, because I don't know if you noticed, but there's, and look, I'm a big fan of JRPGs too. I am planning on picking up a PS4 for the sole purpose of JRPGs, because I know for a fact I'm not going to see any on the Xbox One. I mean, I don't know if what's that game, Dragon Scale, whatever, Scalebound. There we go. I would call it Dragon May Cry or Dragonetta, because it's like the same shit that you see in Devil May Cry Bayonetta for some reason. But I'm still looking forward to the game, and that's probably as close to a JRPG we're going to see on this system. I mean, I know Phil Spencer says, oh, if you want JRPGs, keep asking. Well, no, motherfucker, we're telling you on RPGs. Now get your ass on that shit. But I'm skeptical it's actually going to happen. So yes, I'm going to have to go ahead and pick up that PS4, and like I told you, I got one coming. It's in the... It's on an installment plan, but it's going to be in my house within at least a month. So it's not like I'm opposed to PS4. And I'm definitely going to get one, even though, I got to be honest with you, I did own a PS4 in the beginning, and quite frankly, I thought it was boring as shit. I mean, I like the PS3 better, and I still do. But hey, like I said, I'm not going to get those JRPGs on Xbox One, and I sure as hell ain't going to get Street Fighter V on Xbox One. So yes, in the very near future, I will have a PS4 in my possession, so it's going to happen. But then you get to this part here, and this is where I gotta get a little offended, because you go on and you say this little nugget right here.
Now, I advise you, if you bought an Xbox One, to sell the Xbox One for exactly how much it's worth. Nothing. Take it outside, smash it with a fucking hammer, and buy a PC.
Okay, yeah, that's good advice. I'm gonna buy a system that I spent at least $400 for, and put a couple of $100 worth of games into it. Yeah, I'm gonna take that outside and smash it because you said so. I mean, seriously, dude. I mean, it's one thing to tell people to sell a PS4, not a PS4, an Xbox One, which you said to do it for nothing, by the way, which is like, are you serious? If I was gonna sell this thing, I would like to get something back for it instead of a pile of rubble, plastic rubble that you want me to turn it into. Now, I know you weren't talking to me directly. You were talking to Xbox One owners. And, well, sir, I happen to be an Xbox One owner. Now, I will admit that, yes, the Xbox One, a vast majority of the Xbox One community here represented on YouTube, is not exactly it's not good. I mean, there are a few that I do like. I mean, hey, I'm a huge fan of Brodio here. He's like one of the better Xbox One representatives. And then we have people like Next Gen 720, which, yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. So we need better representatives of the Xbox One community. But I just don't think it's going to happen. But I will sit here quietly and play my Xbox One for reasons, because it's fun. And like I said, I've owned both systems. I've owned a PS4 in the past and on this one, and I just was not overall thrilled with the with the PS4. Now, you can sit there and throw all the resolution and P at me that you want. I really don't give a shit. Second of all, I want to point out something else. Since you are obviously pro PC, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and first of all, better version of Windows 10. I mean, better version of Windows. It's not Windows 10. So, like I said, I'm not going to use Windows on my Xbox because I have a PC for that. If I want to go to use Windows, I'll go on my laptop, and yes, I'm not going to use my freaking console for a web browser. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, so just saying. I don't know, man. I just had to question a couple of things out there, and then so yeah. But sadly, I hate to say it, I'm not exactly done, because after skimming through after skimming through your comment section, I came across this. So one person in your comment section comes and says that they're looking forward to Halo, and you said that's fine. You're not one of those people who spreads propaganda. Alright, and that's where, sir, I'm going to have to kind of call out your bullshit, because, okay, obviously we haven't known each other for very long. You know, I've recently subbed to you. It's been like a few months now. But I gotta be honest with you, dude. You've become a living PS4 commercial. I mean, that's pretty much it. And you're talking about this Xbox propaganda, when you're basically just went a video talking about how PS4 is now going to destroy the Xbox One in sales, more so because it's the same price, and it has better graphics, and has better P, and has more resolution, and it's the better version of third-party games, and la-di-da-di-da, because that's so important now. Because if you're not a tech head when you're gaming, you're doing it wrong, la-di-da, and you're a PS4 commercial, dude. Just throwing that out there. So, to accuse other people of doing propaganda, and then to basically do the whole, we have better resolution than you do on the PS4. That's the same thing, dude! So, I'm just throwing it out there. Like I said, man, nothing but love and respect for you. But I gotta call it like I see it. And this isn't like, oh, I'm so mad at you, I'll never talk to you again. I'm just pointing out some irony here because it's there, dude, and somebody had to say it. So I'm just throwing out there. I just had to question your motives here, sir. But like I said, other than that, nothing against you. Again, apologize if I spelled your name wrong. Let's hope if I did that you'll correct me, and I'll make it correct in the in post-production here. But I'm just saying. So that's all I really had to say about that. And like I said, I will see you later, dude.